Chị đang về lớp đó.
Rồi. Ừ.
Alo, Linh CT à? Alo, Linh CT có đây không ạ? Alo ạ. Alo, Linh CT à? Alo ạ. Alo, Huyền là TT4 đó.
Alo ạ.
Rồi, em nghe nào.
Vâng, em nghe được ạ.
Alo, Cúc TT ạ. TT nghe mày nói ạ. Alo ạ. Alo. Alo, Minh là D ạ.
Không chơi với em thì cắt những cái này đi ra này.
Alo, Minh là D. Alo. Alo, Trang HTN. Alo.
Alo. Alo.
Em chờ
Alo.
chị ở lớp nhé. Ờ. Alo, Nga DT2 ạ.
Dạ em có ạ. Dạ alo.
Rồi, em chờ chị ở lớp nhé.
Vâng, em có luôn.
Tác động Bình ạ. Alo Hương em à?
Dạ vâng ạ, anh cho em vào lớp với ạ, em cảm ơn anh.
Vâng, cho chị vào lớp. Ôi anh ơi, giờ quá, cái này em đứng giờ quá. Alo, bản PC nghe mình nói. Alo,
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
rồi. Alo, Thảo PTT4 đó.
Có ạ.
Alo, Cúc PT ạ.
Có ạ. Có anh ơi.
Vâng, em chờ chị vào lớp rồi. Alo, Thảo là P8 á.
Dạ em đây ạ.
Vâng.
Okay, so one student. Okay, so when comes to Topica Native, so we have only one student today. So let me introduce a little bit about myself. My name is Tao. I am 22 years old. I'm living and working in Hanoi capital. My hobbies are listening to music, reading comic books, uh, chatting with my friends, and going out. So nice to meet you, Mr. Kevin. So let's hear from the introduction.
My name is Kevin. I'm 9 years old and I come from Hanoi City.
Okay, yes. Tell me more about that, about your school or your hobbies.
Can you repeat?
Yes. Can you tell me more about your school and your hobbies?
I study at Toa Secondary School.
Yes. And your hobbies?
My hobbies are playing with my brother, watching TV, and surfing on internet.
Okay, that's good. Yes. I think that I know you. I know you. You are very famous in among the Vietnamese teachers at Topica Native. You are very famous. You know that? You know that?
No, I didn't. No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, so because you are the only student in the class, so just so you have more chances to speak. So let us see the topic today. Okay, so you can see the topic. So it's about that why should you learn to cook today? Kevin,
I think, yeah.
Kevin, so do you know how to cook?
No, I don't know how to cook.
Okay, yes. So who cook at your home? Your mother or your father?
It's my mother.
Okay, your mother. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have another student, Mr. Anh. Okay, so he or she's out. Okay, so I will show you um, some new words so that you can see in the chat box. Just wait me for a moment. Okay, so we have a 5 new words here. You can see in the chat box. So we have a freshly made, organic, save up, nutritious, and spoiled. Okay, so yes, from the word number 2 to word number 5, can you please explain it for me?
Yeah. Freshly made.
Yes.
It means that something it made a good thing.
Oh yes, it's made from the fresh ingredients. Yes, from the hygiene cooking. Yes. Okay. Yes. What about the second new word?
Um, the milk is almost made by freshly made.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So what about the second new word? The second new word, organic. Mr. Kevin, what about the second new word, organic?
Yeah, it means something is important in a life.
Um, Mr. Kevin, can I ask which grade do you study now? Which grade are you in? Yes, which grade?
I'm in grade 7.
Okay, 7. Okay, 7th. So you are not okay, so you are not studying to the chemistry. So maybe you don't understand the word organic. Okay, so organic it means that uh, it's related to nature. It's related to nature. Yes, we say about food organic. We say organic food. We say organic food. It means that's the food. We say organic food. It means that the food without pesticides or maybe synthetic chemicals.
Okay.
Okay, so Mr. Kevin, I can hear that's the noise from your mic. Can you please move to another place which is quiet, which is more quiet?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, no, I can still hear the noise from your mic. I can hear that someone is speaking. Someone else is speaking through your mic. Okay. Miss Kevin, I'm sorry, but I think that someone else is speaking through your mic, and maybe that you cannot hear me from that. Okay, so I think we have some problems here with both the students. Cả hai học viên đều có vấn đề. Okay, so wait me for a moment. Okay, yes. I hope that the PO can help Miss or Mr. Anh. Okay, so yes. So still okay. Okay, so let's move to the word number 3. Yes. Okay, so I will explain the word the second new word organic again. Okay, so when we're talking about organic food, we're talking about that's the food that's from the nature. It means that's when you grow the food without any spray, any pesticides or any synthetic chemicals. We say that organic food, and usually organic food are expensive, and they are good for your health. Okay, yes. Okay, yes. So okay, so I think okay, so okay, yes. I hope I can speak to me. Okay, yes. Miss or Mr. Anh, can you please introduce yourself? Okay, yes. Miss Kevin, can you please explain the word number 3 for me? Save up. Yes, Kevin, can you hear me? Kevin, can you hear me?
Yeah, can hear you.
Okay, yes. Okay, so can you please explain the word number 3 for me? Save up. Kevin, Kevin, I'm asking you, can you please explain the word for me? Wait me for a moment. Yes. Okay, can you please speak? Yes. Okay, sorry, Kevin. I think that's I can hear that's speaking of from the somebody else, and I can hear maybe the music. And can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, hello teacher and everyone. My name is Anh. I'm living and working in Hanoi. Nice to meet you.
Okay, that's good. Nice to meet you. Okay, yes. Miss Anh, you can roll up the trash box and see the newest. So we have a 5 newest today. Freshly made, organic, save up, nutritious, and spoiled. Oh,
Okay.
okay, yes.
Freshly met.
Okay, so freshly made is mean that
Freshly
made from the fresh ingredients or from the cooking. And organic is means that related to the nature. We are talking about cooking today, so we are talking about organic food or organic fruits. It means that it's not without pesticides. When you grow fruit naturally without pesticides or synthetic chemicals. That we're talking about organic. Okay, so can you please explain the word number 3 for me?
I don't know what does it mean.
Okay, save up.
I don't know.
Okay, save up is mean that's the to save energy or to save time, save money. Yes. Okay, so what about the word number 4?
Nutritious.
Nutritious, nutritious, nutritious.
In, in
Yes, nutritious.
I don't know what does it mean.
Okay, so you know the word nutrition? You know the word nutrition?
Yes, I know.
Okay, yes. So nutrition is a noun and nutritious is an adjective. Both
Yes.
are connected. Okay, so nutritious is mean that related to nutrition.
Nutrition. Yes, thank you.
Okay, yes. Okay, what about the last new word?
Boiled.
Okay, yes.
Boiled. Boiled. It means something to be boiled. A spoiled. A spoiled. Something to be poisoned.
Yes, when we say about spoiled, especially in cooking or in food, we say it's ruined or it's not fresh, and you have to throw
Yes,
it away. Yes, you have to throw it away.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, yes. Okay, so Miss Anh, so can you? So how often do you cook?
I sometimes I cook because sometimes when I go work late, I cannot cook. But whatever I go work earlier, I cook for my family.
Okay, so are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
Okay, yes. So how good are you at cooking?
I'm not sure, but at least I some member in my family never ate up my dishes that I cook. They said that they like this I cook, so I think I'm rather good at cooking.
Okay, yes. So next, so what dishes of food can you cook well?
I think just this is just something normally like Vietnamese dish for family
Okay, that's
from beef, from pork, and yeah,
okay. That's good.
Vietnamese. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so does your husband praise for your cooking?
Brave.
Praise. It means that he's saying nice things to your cooking.
Yes. I feel he enjoy when I am cook some dishes for him.
Okay, that's good. Does the husband say? Does your husband complain about your cooking or your dishes?
Really, really.
Really? Okay, that's good.
Uh,
Good husband. A good husband.
yeah,
Yes.
I think so.
Yes. Okay, so do you think that you can cook better than your mother?
I'm not sure. Some dishes I cook better than my mother, and dishes I cannot how as my mother.
Okay, yes. So some dishes you can still be proud that you can cook better than your mother, but maybe it's not all. Okay, understand. So in the same situation, uh, in my situation, that my mother is a better cook. So I can say I
Yes,
couldn't say that I can be a better cook than her. Yeah, she's yeah, she's really good.
yes.
Okay, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Kevin, can you hear me? Kevin, Kevin, are you there? Kevin, are you there? Can you hear me? Okay, so I think that's I cannot hear from Kevin, so I have to skip you. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so let's move to next slide because we are going to talk about just cooking. So just maybe that's for the women that they know more about the cooking and know how to prepare meals for the family. Okay, so let's ask just you, only you, Miss Ang. Okay, yes. Okay, so Miss Ang, so are you good at cooking Vietnamese or Western cuisine?
Just Vietnamese cooking. I never cook Western dishes. I just cook Vietnamese dishes.
Okay. Okay, yes. Um, so, um, uh, so tell me the reason why we should learn how to cook.
Mm. I think nowadays we have the women and are equal to the men. Uh, but the most important thing to make the family to be happier is the woman can cook to the family. When the woman can cook for the family, especially for her husband and her children, the atmosphere in the family is very warm, and the dinner at when and at the dinner people can talk and share many things to each other. So I think the most important thing to the advantage of cooking your or meal at home is to give our family the atmosphere,
Okay,
our yeah.
okay, that's good. Okay, so you think that's the should you think that the man should learn how to cook today, nowadays?
Yes, I think so. I
Oh,
and should learn to cook because nowadays women also are very busy, and sometimes we are very tired after a long day working long working day. So if the man learn how to cook, it's very
yes. Okay. Yes, it's true. I think that's the nowadays that men should learn how to cook because that women they are very busy now. they are working as well. So there's sometimes the women need maybe a vacation or need take a break from maybe from the housework. So I think that if a man can cook, I think it's maybe a better chance for them to stay away to have a vacation. Yes, and not to no need to be worried about that for men to take care of the children at home. Okay, that's good. Okay, so yes, Miss Anh, do you agree that cooking good dishes is a key to happiness in marriage?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, and why?
Yes, because uh, I don't remember, but I that's the says the love for the man through his storm marriage. I don't know exactly how to say, but something like that. So when the man and the woman get married, they have a small family. So if the woman can cook, sometimes the man set up with her. So I think the home is the key to make the family together.
Yes. Okay, that's good. That's the skip. That's I think that's we have. I don't remember. That's maybe we have an idioms in English talk about that's the key of happiness through cooking. It's about that's your stomach. Yes, you cannot lie
Yes,
about your stomach when you are hungry. So just like you can say that cooking is just like maybe a way to keep a husband on your side. Yes, away from the home. Yes, because he always remembers that's the good dishes and how you cook, because just like a habit and just like a routine that he has to remember and he cannot forget.
so can you write out the idiom that you have said?
Actually, yes, I'm sorry, I don't remember that idiom. That idiom I just because I am single, so it's tough for me to understand about it. Actually, yes, I read about articles about it, but
Oh yes,
yes, but to say the idioms in English, that's idioms. I
yes,
think that I don't I don't know. I don't have no idea about it. I'm sorry about that.
yes.
Okay, so just wait me for a moment. I will go back. Okay, so I'm back. I think that's
Yes.
the. It's just like we say about that's the man can maybe can have a taste for noodles, but he still remembers the rice, of course.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's very funny. That's very fun. That we can. Okay, so just so does your husband know how to cook, Miss Anh?
Yes. Sometimes I feel that he cook better than me.
Okay. Okay, so that's the
I
so how often does he cook for your family or for you? How often does he
yes.
cook?
Uh, when we have just get married, 1 or 2 years. When we get married, 1 or 2 year, he often go to kitchen and cook for me. But when the time go on, uh, he rarely he rarely cook, rarely cook for me. And nowadays I remember just only 1 or 2 months he go to kitchen and cook for me. I mean that when the time goes on, he gradually to be lazy to
Yes.
cook.
Yes, the time goes on that he
I
gets.
don't know this situation is exactly for all family in Vietnam or not, but in my case, my husband getting lazy, and because he have a lot of things to do, and he had up go to cook, and he had up especially he had up clean the dishes, and yeah, yeah,
Yes, I know that's the. I think that's the time goes on. That's the husband. That's the used to having their wives cooking and washing dishes. So just they just get lazy. Yes, the same. I think that's the. I think that's not only men, but I think that's the from the women. So that's the sometimes that we cook and then we wash the dishes, and I think that's washing the dishes that I think is a lot of problem, because you can cook a lot, but then the mess you have to clean after that. I think.
yes, yes. So if you are now you are single,
Yes.
yes, yes. So I think the advice for you is this, lesson one. You force your husband go to kitchen as many times as possible.
Yeah, I think the same. I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking that's.
Or you can
Yes.
yeah, yes, if
Yes, I'm thinking the same, that if I should let my future husband go to the kitchen to cook for me many times as possible, but without my mother-in-law here, because I know that she will not allow.
yeah, yeah. So so you have a you I think you have a rule. You have make a rule to your husband and to your mother-in-law. So your husband can cook for you 1 or 2 days per week, something like that. When you set up a rule, you easy mother-in-law must
Yes, I know
follow
that.
your rule.
We can set a rule, but without the mother-in-law knows, because it's maybe you know that the man they has a pride, they have a pride, and yes, and I think that's the many women they still think that it's not really a good idea for men to
Yes,
stay in the kitchen, to cook and to
yes,
wash the dishes, so they still have that kind of idea. So maybe I can set a rule that's for my future husband to cook, but maybe that I will let him just do it voluntary. Voluntary, I think it's much better. Let's force him.
yes. But I don't know. I feel that the Vietnamese men sometimes are lazy than foreigner men. I feel in I have some girlfriend who get married with foreigner. Uh, she said to me that the husband and wife are equal in housework, like cooking or clean the house and something like that. But the Vietnamese women and men are not equal. So I think one of the way you choose to get married with a foreigner man, if you want.
Okay, I yes, it's true that in the foreign countries that we still have equal shares of housework. Yes, and I think that's maybe from the upbringing of a son in the family. You know that even you have a son, you want to train him that he can cook well, he can do the dishes. Yes, he can do the housework, but it's from the grandparents. The grandparents spoil that's the son because the grandson, because they think that it's not their role to stay in the kitchen. So sometimes you get the conflict from maybe from your mother-in-law, yes, from your grandparents-in-law, because that's very a little tough to know to let and I think that's the Vietnamese people, they are biased about the men who work in the kitchen. They say it's not a really good job. Yes, it's not a nice job, and maybe they even say that harsh words about uneducated men just working in the kitchen. So that's why they say about men.
So do you think if you want to create a Vietnamese man generation who have knowledge that the man and woman are equal to each other, do you think we should to create the men like that,
I
the
think
men?
that's we can create, but if they don't change, that's maybe they cannot get married for sure. Because you know that's now.
So
Yes,
yeah, but
nowadays that women they are very uh, independent. They are not like in the past anymore. So they can get financial independence. Yes, they can decide. They can control everything. They can control in their life. So I don't think that they will like a sacrifice to become a housewife, and maybe less the hus less the husband maybe start do nothing in the house. I don't think so because they are really strong. You know that because not you work and your husband works too, so you have and if you don't if you don't set a rule about the sharing housework in the house, so when you have the children it's really tougher because you have to take care of children and do the cooking, do wash dishes, everything in the house, just like that.
yeah.
Yes. Yes, I have my father is a maybe a typical example of the lazy husband in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, to be honest, I haven't eaten my dinner until now, and I asked him to boil the vegetable for me. He said that
Yeah.
after you have done your teaching, just do it. I don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. The typical lazy man,
Yes,
like many Vietnamese men.
but I really admired my uncle from
Yes.
my mother's side. He's really good. He's from the previous generation, but when he wakes up, if he wakes up sooner than his wife, he will do the cooking because they bring the lunch from their home to the office, and he cooks. And when his wife gets home late, he cooks as well, and he even takes his son to have a bath, and yes, maybe start maybe to teach him study. I think that's maybe that's means.
Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
that's why my cousin that's his daughter says to me that she will looking for a husband like
uh,
her father, like her father.
Father.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh, yes, I think sometimes the daughter try to find the idol man like her father. Uh, sometimes.
Yes, but in my case it's opposite.
Me too.
Yes, yes,
Me too.
because I think that's with that man like that, I think I will get stressed maybe not only for 1 month. Maybe. Okay, yes. Okay, so let's go back to the topic. I think
Yes.
we are going a little far away. Okay.
But I think this topic also get involved to the cooking.
Yes, I know. Yes. Okay, so we are talking about uh, Mr. Anh. Can you tell me some disadvantages of cooking meals at home? we're talking about disadvantages about cooking
This,
meals at home.
I think if you the disadvantage is to when we cook at home, we lose the time. So we have a prepare. We have to go to the supermarket to collect the food. Then we come back to the house to clean all of them, and then we have to cook them. So we lose time to
Yes,
do all things to cook. Yes, so and sometimes we don't know, we don't have many choice when we cook at home. Example, when we go to restaurant, we can find many dishes is
yes,
good, but at home we just do simple dishes like boil a vegetable or something like that.
yes.
So
Yes, I agree with you. That's the disadvantages of cooking meals at home. That is time consuming. You have to do a lot of work, and sometimes alone in the kitchen, alone in the kitchen.
yeah,
And I think that's some disadvantages. That maybe that some food they cannot combine it together because of maybe that it can create a food poisoning. You know that some kinds of food we cannot combine together because it can cause food poisoning. And sometimes during the process of cooking, if that person doesn't know how to cook, maybe he can create maybe a mess or maybe explosion. Explosion.
yes,
Yes. Yes, and sometimes during the process of cooking, the food can be spoiled, and maybe that you cook not in the right way, and it can cause food poisoning. Yes, and maybe stomach ache. So just yes, and maybe during the cooking you forgot you forget the process, maybe washing the dishes, washing your hands before cooking, or maybe still wash the meat or the vegetable. Sometimes yes, sometimes the newbie cooks do that.
to be cook. What does it mean?
Newbie cooks. Newbie is mean that's just the newbie is when we say the newbie, it mean that's the person who just get into that film. It means that he just new.
Right.
You can say uh, a newbie. When we say newbie cooks, when we say
Yeah.
about that the
Ah,
cooks, he just get into the cooking field and maybe has no experience or less experience when we say newbie.
thank you.
Oh yes. uh okay, so yes, Miss Ang, so is your kitchen spacious?
Research.
Yes.
Research. You mean that is large
Yes,
or small?
large.
Large. I think it's not large. It's medium.
Okay, medium. Okay, so that's the so that's in your kitchen. Do you have uh, does it have a dining table?
Dining table. Yes, we have a small dining table in the.
Okay, yes. So I think that's your kitchen is larger than mine. Larger than mine. Yes,
Okay.
my kitchen is very small, and it's very hot. It's very hot during the summer because we get the direct sunlight from that. So I don't want to go to the kitchen in the afternoon just for cooking.
My kitchen I think is a rather large, but not large. But nowadays we feel it's too tight, too small for whole family.
Okay.
Sometimes when whole family eating together, it's very small. And there's but when there's not enough
Yes.
and
Yes. Okay. So do you think that do you want to design your kitchen to buy like such buying new kitchens the items? Do you want to do that?
yes, sometime I want to design my kitchen, but you know that it is not easy to design the kitchen because in the house is a small space for kitchen. So when we design it again and again, maybe it's very expensive. So how I live with with my mother and father. When I want to design something, I have to ask them.
Okay. So you are living with your parents-in-law.
No, living with my parent, not my parent.
Okay, like your parents. Okay, so it means that you are living with your parents and your family with your husband.
Yes.
Okay, yes,
Sometimes people says that I am very lucky because I have not to live with my mother-in-law.
of course, of course, because we can say that we say that we cannot really love your parents-in-law. Yeah, I think in some cases that we get love, but mostly that we cannot see. I think that if you are really loved by your parents-in-law, you are really lucky. But I think most cases that I think it's not really that lucky.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's so I I think that we all agree that it's very important for husband to know how to cook. So that's Miss Anh. So how many children do you have?
Yes, I have one children, a daughter.
Okay, one child. So how old is she?
She is 5 years old.
Okay, so so uh, do you teach her something about cooking or maybe washing vegetable?
Yes, I try to teach her to cook dishes like boiled and cracking her egg boiled for fry.
Okay, that's good.
And to teach her how to clean the vegetable. She like many children, she hate up a vegetable, so she also hate up to clean it. She just like to crack her egg. So he refused when I teach her to clean the vegetable.
Okay, I stand. Uh, I don't know, but when I was small, that's that I loved to see my mother and my aunts wash the vegetable. I did wash them, and sometimes I volunteered to wash the dishes. But because at that time I was short, so I had to stand on a chair to wash the dishes,
Yeah.
and
Uh,
I broke a dish. I broke a dish. Yes, I broke a dish, and
I
my maternal grandmother
yeah.
scolded my cousin because let me wash the dishes and break a dish.
Yeah. I think you are hardworking child. Nowadays, I feel that children are lazy than our children time. Uh, they hate up doing something. They just like to watching television and playing game. So they hate up doing something. So I try to teach my children to do housework like clean the table, or clean her her bed, But after she do 1 or 2 times, she said to me, "Sir, oh, I'm very tired. I'm very tired." Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I know that, but I'm not really hardworking. I got I think that's I in the past I got a time that I was really lazy. I didn't I actually said I had thought that cooking wasn't for women, but women should go out to work and should not do housework. But now I when I when I grow up and I can understand much more about it. And I think that cooking is not just for my family, but just for myself as well, to take care of myself. So maybe I'm trying to learn more some dishes so I can cook for myself to eat.
Yeah. I hope my daughter can understand like you understand.
Okay, I think that's
Grow up.
just their age. Their age just they like to play more than study.
Yeah.
So you can maybe you can um, register for her maybe for a cooking class just for some for with their peer with her peers, because I know that the children they like to do the same thing with their peers, with the children with the same age. Yes, they don't like to do with maybe with their parents. Yes, it's just like us encourage them to motivate them to work harder.
Yeah, I think so. Advice.
Yes, and I know that I have a small cousin, and my a small cousin, and he just like 6 or 7, but
Yes.
his sister does very strict about that education and how how he does work, housework. That's his sister sets a rule that if he is late, he if he finish his meal late than anyone else as anyone else in the family, he has to wash the dishes, and he has to wash
Yes.
without reception. Yes.
Yeah. So I think yeah, it's a good rule, but the children have make mature enough to understand the rule.
Yes, I know that, but his sister is quite strict, and she even bought that's the small glass for just try for the children, uh, the apron, so that he could wear when he's washing the dishes. Yes, I think it's a good education, good way of educate a child, and he knows how to eat well, not to get lazy when he eats, because you know that children they are very lazy when they are eating.
Yes.
So just like that time, so with even though that he has school or he has to do the homework, but his sister says yes, you have to do that, even though you have to study.
Yeah.
And she even posted that the pictures as evidence. She even took the pictures of him that's washing the dishes after eating, just like evidence that and you can see I can see that I know that just he just washes some small dishes, small bowls, not really like a pot or frying pans, but I think that is a good it's really good that you can educate the child from the early age so that they could understand.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's today's lesson. I think that's we did talk about much about the cooking,
Yeah.
especially
Yeah.
about the men, about the husbands.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah. And everything get involved to the cooking.
yes,
And also the children. Yes.
Okay.
So I think the it's very nice. It's very interesting.
Yes, I hope so. I think that's if we can find some common in the topic. Yes, I think that we can
Yes.
talk more about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I can learn some common from the topic.
Yes. You know that's the students the student that's the in that class, Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Kevin.
yes he just maybe it's just 12 or 13.
Here.
Okay.
So
So yes, I think
yes.
the topic is a little tough for him because I
Yeah.
asked him that if he knew how to cook. He said no. So no, so a little tough for him. So
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Little happen. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's
Thank you very much.
okay.
Yeah.
You are welcome. Okay, so
Yeah.
I just want to tell you what uh, during the class you said about that loose. So we are. I
Yes.
think that's. I understand that you want to talk about loose, loose, not loose,
Yeah.
loose,
Yeah.
loose.
Lose.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, because loose is another word. Loose is another word.
Yes.
Uh,
Lose.
yes, we have a loose and we have a loose. It's different. These two words are different. And we talk about that when we talk about one child, we use a
Yeah.
child. When we talk about more than two children, we talk about children. So child
Yes.
is singular and children is
Uh,
plural.
yes. I know.
Okay. Okay, so do you have any questions before we end the class?
No thanks. I think the explanation is enough for me.
Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so it's very nice talking to you today. Yes, so
Thank you very
yes,
much.
so have a nice evenings and goodbye to
Yeah.
you. Take care.
Yeah. Thank you and good night. I hope to see you again in the next lesson.
Okay, I hope so. Okay, so good night.
Yeah. Good night. Thank you.